okay, we're gonna put this headband, and I'm just gonna show her how she can just create some looks with this headband. We're not gonna do anything to the hair yet. We're gonna just create the looks really just based on the way the hair is laying down right now. So let's just tie this headband.
I like the color.
Yeah, no, I love it on your hair and your skin tone. So what's up, guys? Today is Miss Johnnie. Now everybody knows who Miss Johnnie is. If you don't, you will know after today. So Miss Johnnie, she appeared on our very first video when I was recording, and I was just had gone gray, and I was like, I need to get some women on to talk about going gray. And so she was only one I could really think of who I felt like could offer some great suggestions and help me with this hair on my head, because she had been gray for such a long time after coloring. And then we had Miss Beth, who had never colored her hair. So that video is what sparked this entire movement, Go Gray Be Chic, because I was talking to y'all hairstylists out there, but y'all wasn't listening to me. And so after that, I started making more videos about gray hair, how to embrace your gray hair. But that particular video now has 40,000 plus views. So I'm so excited about that. So that's how Johnnie just became the infamous, not that she's not famous already, but she became infamous as well on our the salon chat. So this is Miss Johnnie, and if you guys remember her from the video, she didn't have SisterLocs. So now she's growing out SisterLocs, and they've gotten to a certain length. So she helped me with my hair growing from that video and how to embrace it, and just so many different ideas. So now, and I'm gonna help her with some ideas of how she can pin up these locks. You know, she said they have little brains of their own.
And they do.
Yes, right? So we're just gonna play around, and we just want y'all to watch us play around. All right, so here we go.
That's great.
So first, I'm gonna show her first some different things that she can do, like with the headband and some bobby pins and just some different hair ornaments. It's so much she can do with this hair at this particular length. And y'all know I feel like I'm still a little girl, so I love to play. Anybody tell me to play with some clothes and some hair, I'm ready. So let's just give y'all a sneak peek first. So these are her beautiful SisterLocs, and I'm gonna put her other photos on the screen. I really think, like, from that shape, the last shape that we did, her hair just grows really nicely out of a shape. But it does that because it's a great shape first. So you gotta have a good cut. I'm always saying you gotta have a good cut first. So I'm just gonna work with this. This is just I use everything for everything. It doesn't matter if it's, even with makeup, if it's a brow pencil, I use it on my lip. If it's an eyeshadow, I use it on my cheeks. So don't be afraid to just try stuff. And the best way to try stuff is to do exactly what Johnnie and I are doing. We're playing. She might wake up one day and do a scarf look, or wake up one day and do a headband look. But most importantly, you know, she's jazzy, and she also teaches dance. So okay, we're gonna put this headband, and I'm just gonna show her how she can just create some looks with this headband. We're not gonna do anything to the hair yet. We're gonna just create the looks really just based on the way the hair is laying down right now. So let's just tie this headband.
I like the color.
Yeah,
too.
no, I love it on your hair and your skin tone. So I mean, she can really just wear this just like this. If you guys can see, she can wear the little pieces in the front. We don't care if one side is shorter than the other. you know, nothing that's really should be structured. You should just play, and the way it comes out is the way it comes out. So this is the way we have it, just tied in the back. And then she can take it and like move it over to one side. She can put a little bow in it. And it doesn't have to be this long. It doesn't have to be this kind of tie. So we're just showing this for, presentation purposes. She can use a scarf. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tie like this. You can get a piece of fabric. You can go to the fabric store, cut some different fabrics, like I made those accessories. You can go to the fabric store, get you maybe a foot long, and also tie it exactly like this. And then you can also take it and find you some like brooches. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Brooch. So a pin.
Yeah.
A decorative pin, and just put this around, and maybe you tie it in the front, or you end in the front, and you can close it up with like a little decorative pin.
Perfect.
In the front. That would be really cute. Or you can get you a scarf and then get some decorative pins to put on it. You know, wherever you want to put it, on this side, and maybe sometimes like laying right here in the front. Just a little decorative pin that you can pin on, like you pin on a blazer. So that's one look. Well, that's the second look actually.
Yeah.
So then if she wants to, she can, since this is long enough, she can take it all the way back around. And we're just gonna tie it in the front. And if you don't like it hanging down, and you can just keep adjusting it until you get the kind of look that you want. I mean, you don't want to be where it's just sticking out too crazy. But you can just adjust it a little bit. And so you got a little tie on the side.
Oh, I like
That's
it.
so cute. I like that too. And the color is cute. So then, like, if you notice, she has a turtleneck, but see how long her neckline is? And so this can actually come down a little bit more if you want to just cover up the bottom hairs. You can tuck them in.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I really want to remember this. This is awesome.
So here's an even thinner fabric than the one we just had, in a different color. And just look how these colors just look really so nice on her skin tone and the hair, since we have this neutral hair. And say for instance, she doesn't want to completely cover up the back. So I'll show you a look where you don't cover up the complete back. You can leave the back out. Maybe tie it another time just to make sure that it's tight, but not too tight. You don't want anything too tight on your head, because I'm telling you, you'll have a headache at the end of the day. Even with headbands, you want to make sure that nothing is uncomfortable. So she can, you know, have this is like a little, let me twist that around, a little hippie style. It's wider, and put it like right there. So kind of as if you have like a little, just a little bang.
Oh yes.
Right
Great.
down.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cute. And then just have this, I like those scarves, kind of like in the summertime, you just have stuff hanging, you feel nice and flowy. You might have a little cute tank on with a nice little flowing skirt. So this is cute. So this is actually a choker, but you can make it smaller or bigger. So I thought about this. I had this here in my studio. So I'm gonna see how it looks on her hair. And I know it can fit over her head. So we're just gonna carefully place it. And I don't even have to make it tighter. So even if you found something like this, like I found this in Hyde Park, this girl's boutique.
Oh.
And even if you have something like this, you can wear, it fits perfectly on the bottom, or you can shift it over and just take some of the hair out, and maybe so that the top or the bottom part is not being able to be seen, it's covered up. So even if you can find something like this that has an elastic piece to it, So that's really cute.
Oh, how fun.
So that's another look. So don't be afraid to just pick stuff that you have in your closet. It might be an old piece of jewelry. You can actually go get some, you know, those cloth headbands, the stretchy ones that we were talking about, how they come all the way around.
Yes.
You can actually get something like that and just go to like fabric store or Michael's, get a little glue gun and just, you know, glue some ornaments on it. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, because you can really get some. And then I think it's Joanne, they sell like little small pieces of leather. You can put leather on it. Maybe you want to put leather like right here. And then just put some little ornaments just across here. Maybe not too busy. I don't like too busy, but just, you know, maybe a few black or different colors.
Right.
But I mean, that would be something easy to create. This is just a big piece of ribbon that I got from Joann's. I used to add to some of my designs. So this is kind of really the same concept. We're just showing different ways that, you know, you can use. And this is not just for SisterLocs. This is for, like, say you have natural hair, or even my hair with a pixie. I used to wear a lot more accessories than I do now. I really want to get back into my accessories in the summertime. Because I used to, years ago, I wore little barrettes. I wore everything, headbands. So that's just another little ribbon. And these are not really expensive items. These are items you can go in the store and purchase for like $2 or $3. Get you a piece of fabric. You know, Joanne always has really good sales. So now we're gonna work with some different looks with some bobby pins. I'm not gonna try to be doing a pattern or anything like that. I'm just gonna pin up some hair and we're gonna see what it looks like and then just take it back down. So she's not opposed to having the hair off the forehead. So I know some of us women, we always talking about my forehead is big and you never like hair on your forehead. So I'm thinking about, you know how, or some of you, I'm sure some of you know how some of the girls, and this just came to my mind quickly, some of the girls, they wear those really, really heavy parts. Just kind of like she has a side bang. We're gonna come from as far as we can based on the length. We don't want it to, little pieces to be sticking out. So we're just gonna come from this side. And I don't have the right color bobby pins, but I was telling Johnnie she can get some silver. If you guys Google silver bobby pins on Amazon, you'll be able to come up with some silver bobby pins. So she can just wear a look like that, where you kind of make it lay over to the side. That's coming out of there, you would just kind of put these over to the side. And if you notice, the hair just kind of stays where we put it. And if we look from this side, it's basically just a bobby pin right there. And one year on the runway, bobby pins were all the rage. So even if you bought silver bobby pins and they can be seen, they're still wearing those in some runway shows. And they would have like, say 6 bobby pins right here.
Oh. So
you can buy, the bobby pins can just be seen. Let me see if you guys can see the bobby pins. And this is giving her like a, kind of like more of a bang, a side bang appearance. So we're gonna still stay with that side. Just take this hair and just start twisting. Lightly twisting, not even using 2 strands, but just taking her hair and just twisting. And if it starts getting too short, the hair starts popping out, I'm just gonna put a bobby pin there. And we're gonna leave just a little bit out, like a little sideburn area. And just take it, bring all of this hair down as much as you can, because she has the length to do a lot of different little styles. And then I don't want the bottom to be twisted, so we're just gonna leave the bottom exactly like it is. And then if you got these little hairs sticking up, even with your natural hair, just take them and tuck them and then place a bobby pin there. Or you can work with a hairpin also. And if you work with a hairpin mostly, you won't be able to see the hairpin. So we're gonna just take this section here. I want this to be a little flatter. I think for this look, I'm just gonna leave this part in the back. Let's just let it be free flowing. So we'll start this on the other side, leaving this little piece down, our cute little sideburn. So just keep twisting. And the hair is getting a little shorter, so we're gonna work with the hairpin instead. So you wanna come out and then you wanna just tuck under like that. Just grab a little bit of hair and tuck under. You don't wanna grab too much hair because again, you don't want to be too much tension on the hair. And just keep twisting until we get to the back. And use another hairpin to do the exact same thing. And that's it. Now see that little hair is doing what it wants to do? Just take it and just kind of tuck it under, a little bit under. And then you can actually lift the hair up in the back and make it lift out. And if you don't want the hair lifted up like that, you can always take it and, well, let's just show it without pinning that hair down first. That's cute.
Yes, great for dancing.
That is cute. So now I'm going to do it where we focus on putting this hair in the back. It doesn't all have to be just laid down, just like you want to pin it down so that it's not sticking up. But just make sure that's not touching the scalp, is it?
I can feel it.
You can feel it? Okay. What about now? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just taking the bobby pins, y'all, and just picking up a little hair with it. And what we don't want to do is touch the scalp. How's that feel?
That's good.
Feel it? Okay. You don't want to make it too loose and then it falls apart, and you don't want to make it too tight where it's irritating the scalp. And sometimes what you can do is do one of these, and then you can really know if that bobby pin is touching your scalp or not. So then that just kind of helps to lay it down a little bit more. Because when you're dancing, it's going to be moving.
Exactly.
Yeah, the way she dances, she wear y'all out. If you ever join one of her classes, I'm telling you. One class I was taking, I had taken the class already and remembering that the class was only 30 minutes, which I forgot the class was an hour. I was wore out after 30 minutes. And Johnnie was like, getting ready to play some more. I said, wait a minute, I thought the class was over. It wasn't over yet, y'all. We had some more dancing to do.
I love
Yeah,
this.
that's cute.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Wow.
We're taking the top and we're gonna bobby pin this top. And then we're gonna take the sides. I love to leave this little hair for the, I just love the sideburn. It's so cute. So really, let's just take all of this, even like with your natural hair, up in an upward motion. So up in the front, up on the side, and then up on the other side. So it's kind of like a half up, half down, you know. Just because y'all got longer hair and y'all can do half up. This is cute. So I love that.
Fun.
Yeah, look at the back. So you can leave like that front. You know, this will be your half down back there. Look at it from the side. See that?
Oh yes,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be like straight parts. You know, with her hair, you don't have to. And even with natural hair that are not SisterLocs, you don't have to worry about parts. So now, y'all, we're gonna pin this one up. We're gonna pin these up here. Let's pin just one up, and then let's just make that another style. And we'll leave the back down. the very, very bottom, so you got it. I'm gonna grab a little bit. Oh, that's touching it, I know. And if you can't get it in, don't force it in. See how I couldn't get it in? And I took it back out. And since it's shorter, it's some pieces sticking out. We don't want those sticking out on the top. So look at that back. Everybody see that back? That's cute.
Oh yes.
That is so cute. And it looks cute on your face too. It's like you can do that. Looks like a little girl. Like your mom used to pin up those ponytails. But see, like even with that, you can take your scarf. Let's just use the green one. You can take that and then still put a scarf on it, you know, just to give you like that kind of look like that.
Oh yeah.
See how it looks in the back?
Oh yes. See, oh my goodness, yes.
Even if you wanted to, you can just take the very last, so you have a full pin up.
It sounds like a French roll, isn't it?
Almost, yeah. So even though the back is not long enough, you know, pin up, you can
Oh
still have
yes.
it.
Oh my goodness.
So we're just gonna do this time, just pinning it up using, just kind of like the midpoint. I'm so bad at parting. I'm glad I don't braid like that. So you leave it a little bit down at the bottom.
Okay.
So it's almost like you got pigtails.
Oh yes.
That's cute.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
On this side, it's a little bit. You can bring this up just a little bit more. I think I got more on the other side. So let's put a little bit more on this side up. And then it's gonna leave the rest to do what it does. And to be honest, if you do pin it in the back, I would stop pinning it like here and don't bring this up.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we want to be able to just make sure they
Exactly.
kind of pattern to stay down.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So that last one I didn't take a picture of. So yeah, I would just stop with like this part, bring it up instead of bringing this up right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another one. So that's just like a middle part, and it looks like she has like pigtails right here. I love the sticking up. I don't like anything structured. I mean, even my hair, even though it's short, it's kind of styled the same mostly. It's like I don't like it bone straight. I don't like it really. I like it more textured so that it's not like just flat to my head straight. So this is kind of like the same thing. You got a little, look at it from the side. I love that.
Her hair like this.
Oh really?
Okay. Yes.
In the class? And you were training?
And yes,
Okay.
and also in the filming.
Oh wow. I really like the idea of like half up, half down. Because it just gives you an illusion like the hair is longer. Because
Yes.
the hair on the top is shorter. Appears shorter when it's pinned down. So this one is just bringing the hair over to the side. And I was just, I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was just saying that I love the idea of half up, half down, because it just gives her hair, because her hair is in a growing stage, and sometimes it can get boring if it's in that medium stage. It's not short and it's not long to do a lot of stuff too, but when you pin it up like this, it just gives the illusion that it's longer because the front part is pinned up. So yeah, that's over to the side.
Yeah.
And just leaving these little pieces down. I just love this. Like, to be honest, like at night, what you should do, like if you're gonna wear a style like this, and you pin it up at night and keep it up like that, and then lay on these sides. That way, it almost looks like a haircut, you know, because the sides are flatter. And so it, especially that,
I like that. Yes.
especially this section right here, because it looks like you really have some sideburns. But they're like little SisterLoc sideburns as opposed to just hair laying flat. But I love her neckline. See how long her neckline is with and if you have a tendency, sometimes like at the very, very bottom, I know I used to wear a textured, a weave sometimes. It was textured and I would cut it myself and the back would still be sticking out some. So sometimes what I would do is just take it and I would take the bobby pins grab on a little hair and just bobby pin that hair at the bottom so that it lays flatter. Because I always like to have a tapered look. I don't like a lot of hair in the back. Even now, I love my hair tapered in the back because it just lays flatter for me. I'm cutting it like every 2 weeks. I'm cutting hair. So now we'll get that in the back. You see how it just lays flatter since I have the bobby pins in it? It almost makes it look more like a tapered look.
Yep, I like that.
See how cool that looks with sunglasses? Just adding some sunglasses onto her look.
Oh my goodness.
So it's just so much fun just to come up with different looks like this. This is so much fun. So I always say you gotta have a look. Whatever that look is for you, you gotta have a look. So we're creating her look for her. She has SisterLocs. Her look is gonna be different from any of you guys' looks. So if you start off with a nice shape, you start off with, you know, a decent, making sure that your hair is shiny, your hair is moisturized. So this is her look. So once you have a look that it makes you more confident and it makes you more comfortable. Those are my 2 favorite words. I'm sure you've heard me say that in other videos, but until you have that confidence and feeling comfortable, your gray hair is gonna make you look and feel old. So these are just some things I have that I keep around just when I have when I'm doing my videos, but I'm just playing around with her so that you can see, you know, exactly how adding accessories and adding different things to your look. Actually, take those off for a second. I love those on you.
You too.
I want to put these back on. Put these back on,
Okay.
because I want to show this necklace right here. So just adding a few accessories, you know, they don't have to match. This particular one just has it just matches. So you see the detail in it, and just look at how much more stylish she is just from the side angle. Just say you're out and about, you know, somebody's gonna look at her and be like, wow, I love your hair, I love your whole look. And it doesn't take that much for us to play around. And you know what, this might be funny, it might be crazy, but even in a dollar store, I'm looking at sunglasses. You just never know where you can find stuff. You know, I'm not a big retail shopper, so everywhere I go, I'm looking for stuff. And not that you can take those off for me. Not that I want to just buy stuff every time I go somewhere, but if I just find just one piece to add to whatever I want to add to it, then that's exactly what you want to do. Just don't limit yourself, because you never know where you can find something. So we're going to add this necklace now. And I mean, you can even wear something like this, like you see she has on a turtleneck. You can even wear this on top of her turtleneck. And then she's gonna add these studious glasses on.
Oh my goodness.
See? So it just creates a look for you. I mean, and like, I love that side angle, because the hair, the sideburns with the glasses sitting on top of the sideburns, you'll be famous when you step out and about. Yeah, that's cute. So this is another piece that I purchased somewhere. Well, it actually fits. It's magnetic, so.
Oh, okay. It's probably
to stay
with this sweater too.
So yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet.
So look at us, y'all. Fabulous. Look at that. That looks good. So this necklace it's magnets in the back, but if you want the silver piece in the front, you can always close it up in the front also. So what do you think? Let's do like rows.
Okay.
So we take these all the way back as far as we can.
Okay.
And I love the look where it's half up, half down. So I'm gonna just stop kind of like right at your occipital bone. And then let's take another section, but just kind of make it like more like cornrows. We can actually take these and twist them. You can either twist them like this, or you can just kind of turn them, whichever one you want to do. So from the front, it'll look like you have like rows.
Yes.
So I love this front, half up, half down. So we're gonna kind of just leave her. Let's go a little bit lower on this one, about right here. And even with these little ones sticking out, we can just take a bobby pin and just pin those down. And to me, like if you get the silver bobby pins, I wouldn't even worry about them being shown.
Okay.
Because they'll blend in with your hair. So like, you can take another, and like I'm just parting with my finger. So you don't need a straight part. This is not that kind of look. You know, us gray girls, grown girls, we don't need straight parts.
No.
Like the girls, you know, with the braid, with the fresh braids. If that's what you want, you can figure that out. But for us over here, we're just taking 2 pieces of hair. I'm parting it off with my fingers. I'm just taking 2 pieces of hair. So we're just taking 2 pieces of hair, sectioning. I'm gonna lift my arm up so I'm not in front of the camera. And if you take 2 strands instead, it'll probably have a tendency to stay a little bit longer, be a little bit tighter.
Okay.
And you don't even have to really worry about braiding, because you don't really need all of that.
Yes.
So then we're gonna end right here.
Okay.
Do another bobby pin. So it almost looks like you got braids. Let's see where we started. That other one at the bottom. So we're gonna do one more right here, and then one more after that.
Yeah, this is giving me even more confidence to try things.
Yeah, and then you can probably, once you come up with some of these techniques,
Yes.
I'm gonna lift my hand up, y'all, so y'all can see. So you're just taking really 2 pieces of hair, grabbing, and it doesn't have to be real tight. Just make it loose. And then once you get to a comfortable area that you want to stop in, then you just take the bobby pin and place it. So I'm just taking 2 pieces of hair, connecting as I go back. So the appearance, the idea when I first thought about it is so that it looks like cornrows. And because of some of the little pieces, they kind of have little brains of their own.
Yes.
We're just gonna take a few little bobby pins just to make sure they're tamed a little bit more. That's what it looks like. That's so cute.
My goodness. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's so cute. I love that. I gotta take a picture of that.
I am so going to do this.
I'm gonna send you the photos before, because it's gonna take me longer to edit. I'm gonna send you the photos before I edit.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is.
We gonna let this video come out next month, honey. You just took a video off my list. Scratch it off.
Oh.
So look at that, guys. This is just like a cornrow look, and I'm gonna turn her all the way around to the front so you can see how it looks. And that's the side angle. And just see how those hairpins, like when I say we don't want it structured, we don't necessarily want it structured, but we don't want it flying all the way either. So I just took those little bobby pins to just pin down some of the little hairs that were sticking up. If you look at it from the side angle, like if she had a tank top or something on, you don't see big pieces of hair, because you want it to be not structured, but you don't want it to be wild and crazy either, because you could wear this kind of look to a black tie affair. You really could, and it's different. And all of these bobby pins in the back could be like little ornamental bobby pins, where you have like one bobby pin with maybe one little stud on it, but not where you have like tons and tons of stud. You don't want to be too busy, because you still want to maintain that classy look, you know, that edgy look. So we don't want to bling it out, because then that takes, it's kind of like, you know, a Mercedes with some decent tires on compared to a Mercedes with, you know, those 10-inch, I don't know what size they are, but y'all get the idea of what I'm talking about. You know, those big old tires where it sits up. You know, Mercedes, you don't see Mercedes with those kind of tires. So this same thing with this hairstyle. You wouldn't put like too much bling on it, because by itself it already looks good. So you just want to add a little icing on the cake. And that's what the bobby pins, the decorative bobby pins would do. But even if you're going to work out, whenever I want to go somewhere, I want to look cute wherever I go. You know, I have this hat on today, but you know, you still want to look cute. You still want to add some color to your hair. You still want to just look decent. So this is going to be our last look.
Oh my gosh. This
I gotta get this picture. So now we are done with our, I don't know what to call this, our play with hair session.
Yes.
Okay.
Hair play.
Yeah, hair play. That's a good one. I love that. I might have to put that in the title. So I'm done with Johnnie, and she's gonna tell you exactly why she made this appointment and what she loved about it.
Yes.
So go ahead, Johnnie.
Yes. Well, I checked in with Sharon because I wanted to come up with different styles for my new SisterLocs. And because they have a mind of their own, I wanted to find a way to kind of tame them and to be able to style them. And I'm just so thrilled that she found so many ways to style them, and also just very simple things of adding sunglasses or fun glasses, and also jewelry that a lot of times we may even have on hand. That's the fun part too. It doesn't take a lot. It's not a big expense, if you will, to make yourself look fun and may I say funky. Yes, and sassy. So I'm really pleased because I can use this in my work, my dance fitness work, and also for filming dance fitness as well. So I am just so excited, and also grateful to Sharon for helping me to find all these fun looks. I can't wait to go shopping and find all these fun things in thrift stores and and what have you, and also in my dresser and my jewelry box, things that are already there. So go ahead, have fun, ladies.
So again, if you guys have not seen Miss Johnnie on our very first video, the one that has 40,000 views, make sure you go there and watch this video right here. It's called Stop Coloring Your Hair.
Yeah.
And her hair is totally different in that video. But we're gonna keep progressing and updating you on Johnnie's length of these SisterLocs, all right? So guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.
Yes. Bye.